I found this cool little store on Etsy called Luke Parts that sells a bunch of different logos that you can put on your devices. One of these Nintendo Game Boy ones here on the top would probably look really good on my RG35XX. There's honestly a ton of them here though, so you have quite a variety to choose from. If you want something like the Nintendo DS one for your Retroid Pocket Flip, I think that'd look pretty cool. The prices on these are really affordable too, and I think they'll look great on my device. For now though, I'm going to grab one of those Game Boy ones for my RG35XX. Looks like they're only $4.78 each, so that's not too bad. I really don't think you can go wrong for $5. They also look relatively simple to install too, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's buy one and check it out. After about a week and a half, the decals showed up in Canada. It didn't actually take too long. I'm pretty impressed how quick that was. As you can see, they wrapped it pretty good, and they also sent some instructions on how to install it properly. That's pretty nice to see. I'm not the best at installing decals, but I'm certainly going to try. First things first, we gotta cut this in half because I only want to install one onto my Anbernic unit. I definitely wish that he would have cut these beforehand, as it was probably easier for him, but I understand with a lot of orders going out, that's probably a lot of extra work. If he had to cut all these manually, I'm sure that would have bumped up the price too. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is peel off the back very carefully. We don't want any of the letters to peel off. Because of the price, I do recommend ordering two if you're installing something like this onto your handheld. This may take a few times, and be super careful when you're peeling it off the backing. You can also use something like an X-Acto knife to get the corner started. After a few tries, I did get the letters off the backing, but unfortunately the eye stuck to it. I'm going to try to get that off after, and we'll put that on manually. If you wanted a Nintendo logo though, this is definitely a way to go about it. I'm definitely going to have to be a lot more careful with that second one if I mess up the eye. So I'm just going to line it up here with the D-pad, but at the same time, it might be easier to line it up with the screen. As the D-pad can move obviously, you definitely want to use something a little more permanent like the screen to line it up to. I'm just going to do my best here and line it up, and we're going to have to push it down a little bit to make sure that sticks. Go ahead and use your finger or your fingernail just to kind of push that down into place so it doesn't pull off when we lift up the plastic. Now all we have to do is just get that plastic backing off. Use your fingernails and just kind of start at the corner and pull it out. It should come off pretty easy. I think the DMG styled shell here looks absolutely fantastic with this logo. And there you go, one Nintendo Game Boy. If I can't get this eye on though, this thing's definitely coming off. We're gonna try that second one. If I can't put that on, okay. Let's give it a try though. It shouldn't be too hard to line it up. After a little trial and error, I did manage to get that on okay, but I think it's a little off. So I'm gonna pull that off and I'm gonna stick the other one on, and we're gonna see if we can line up the second one a little better. Luckily, the backing came off way easier on this one, so I'm gonna line it up with the screen, and I'm going to be really careful with it because this is my last decal. Overall, this one went on way better, and I'm really happy with how it looks. Let's peel it off and take a look without the plastic on there. Given a little time and patience, I definitely think this is a worthwhile mod, and it definitely makes your console look pretty cool. If you want a cool logo on your device, definitely check out this store. I highly recommend them, and their prices are very affordable. I'm really interested to see which decals you guys are interested in putting on your devices. If you do pick one up, let me know which one you grabbed and which handheld you're putting it on. As always, have fun, and thanks for watching.